All right. Hi, everybody. We're back in the shop. Let's get that thing off. Oh, God. That feels so much better. Full face. Only way to go. Very cheap now, but I love these things. I forgot I had one for a while. Get yourself one. If you're gonna do any kind of work that involves dust, trust me, you want full face. Keeps you as clean as possible. You can see we're back in the shop here at T-Brad Fabs. God, my hair is an absolute mess. So right now we're just still working on the 120 on the back half of the truck. So we've got the box sides and all done yesterday. We're working on the roof, so we're gonna be able to tidy up all that stuff today. The tailgate's got all the lettering, which we're gonna have to work around, which is all really smooth, but I wanna make sure everything's done so that there's no issues in the lettering and the raised lettering. We can tape out our lines and crisp up our body lines, and then we'll be able to start working 180 and then 220 all the way around. The same as we did on the front in the last episode, which if you haven't checked out, go check it out right here. We'll also put it down in the words below. So that's what we're gonna be doing here today. A lot of progress being made on the 55 lowrider. We have link bars and new uniballs from TMR. Shout out to TMR here in Newmarket in Ontario. Phenomenal products. If you guys ever need anything suspension wise, 4x4 wise, link wise, any of that stuff, go check out TMR Customs. You won't be disappointed. I have the same style of uniball that are in the original links on this car that have been in there for 20 plus years, and there's not a thing wrong with them. They're rebuildable, and I want to use another set. So we have new links here ready to go. We've got a set of new bags coming in from Slam Specialties. Have your rear axle ready to go, all the alignments made. We know what we're doing there. So Trevor's working diligently on that one. I'm in here at a different time today, so Trevor's not here right now. So we're gonna continue working on the truck. Thing will all be done in 220 and ready to go to blow it all apart and get everything into final primer and ready for our final stages of wet sanding. So I want to thank everybody for showing up. Thanks for coming out. Thanks all for the love in the last videos. It's been absolutely amazing. Everybody in the comments, you've been phenomenal. Make sure to leave us some comments down below. We love you. We're gonna get dressed back up in our astronaut mask. Make sure we're safe. Safety is of the utmost importance. And look out, mini nats, we're coming. 2025. Mini trucks. Just working, side, working a little bit as I'm bending the lip back in, just tapping this back in. This had a pretty good concave in it. Look at the dust on there. I don't even know if you can see it right now. This thing had a pretty good little bit of a crease in it, just from last year laying out somewhere and caught something in the ground, which is the whole reason for testing and tuning and breaking things in and shake it down. Before we got into doing final and paint and all graphics and everything on it, we want to know where this thing's sitting and make sure everything's good. Just bent up in, it didn't crease, didn't break the metal or anything. Just have to peel this back, make sure, so I'm gonna take this back up a bit. You guys had this all in bare steel before, so I know this is the only layer on here, which is nice. So I just gotta recreate the lip and just bring it back down, level it out, and as I'm just slightly putting pressure on here to bend the lip, I'm just tapping this back in, which just pushes and moves the metal back into where it should be. And we'll block this thing down, metal file it down, and then we'll be good to go. This floor is so warm, I just feel like having a nap right now. I wish. How about back at it? Sweet. Oh, baby. All right. That's a lot better than what was there. We got everything pulled back out. We're nice and level across here. We've tapped all this back in. So this is all blocked out nicely now. We should be pretty good there. I'm going to take the metal file and give it a quick pass. So that's really good. I'm really happy about that. I've got just a few tiny little skim spots. I've got to get in here. I can get inside of here, and I'm gonna dolly these ones out, dolly that one, because everything I can get inside from those plastics. Same as here. here and here. Those are all factory things. That's how everything came from the factory. I mean, this old car, my lowrider, used to have lead all down through it where they seamed everything in here and this stuff. When this car was in the accident like 7 years ago and I had to completely weld on an entire quarter cut, and this whole section was gone out of the car. I don't know whether I'll have pictures. If I can, I'll throw some in here. I don't know whether I still have them. It was such a long time ago. When I was trying to weld all through here, it was full of lead. Just normal for this stuff back in the day, but it all has to come out in order to weld because you can't, it just spatters. So this kind of stuff from the factory here was just robots, pinch welds, and nobody cared. It wasn't, you never noticed it, and nobody was turning this kind of stuff into show vehicles. My goal, I'm gonna work on this right now. As you can see, we've got raised letterings in the tailgate, and they've seamed and smoothed out and molded the tailgate into the back, but still has a factory look, which I love. I've got a bunch of stuff to do in here. The exhaust. The exhaust, I might wait to do around in here until we pull the box off because I don't want to damage that. Taping up chrome stuff and sanding near it sounds good in theory, but even with duct tape or Gorilla Tape and multiple layers, eventually you're gonna hit it and eventually you're gonna wear through it if you keep bumping it. It doesn't take much when you're using heavy grits. I might just wait to do the lower once the box comes up and off and it's higher up on one of my stands. We're gonna get this stuff skim coated. While that's curing, I can start working on 180 and going directional the other way. Guide coating, see if we can get around 220. I wanna get the outside done by the end of the day tomorrow and then blow the thing apart. That's kind of where we're at. I feel really good about this. This quarter down here in the lower looks really good, so I can get a skim coat on it. These parts are all ready and good to go for final primer. Maybe a little mark there. Me being anal, I go around with a fine tooth comb, put a piece of tape on every little thing that I can see because now is the time to do this. I'm not doing it when it's ready for paint. And I gotta finish doing the rolls in here because this isn't really a straight line in here. It's a nice roll. So I have round blocks and curved blocks to sit into there. And then I can do tape lines on everything before a final sand because I want the body lines crisp. So I will then take my tape out my lines, block to it, take the tape off, tape the other side, block to it, and do that on my final pass. Then I know that all these lines straight right through the truck are crisp and clean so that when I lay my final primer sealer, I don't have any issues. Hope you guys are enjoying this stuff. Some of it might not be too exciting, but what the hell? This is what we're up to right now while it's wintertime in Ontario, getting ready for the new season in 2025 coming up. If you want to check out some more videos, go for it. 2024 year in review, I'll throw right here. It's a great video. I'm really happy with it. A shout out to everybody involved. To Lonnie and Radar from LST. We got the boys down at Mini Nats, Jason Bell and the crew looking after Mini Nats in Maggie Valley. We have Aaron Combs for Dropped and Destroyed. We got Jeff Mays and the crews over at VanFest. Everybody for all the shows, Will at Northern Showdown. Make sure you go check out that video for 2024 year in review. Great videos. Shout out to everybody. It showcases how amazing our year was and all the good things that we did and that we got to do. It was amazing, and all thanks to you. Also, there's another video that came out. It's the interview for TV with Rogers TV up here in Ontario. It was in the summertime back in Sauble Beach. It's a great video. I'll throw a link here. I'll put the video down in the words below so you can go check that out too. It's a great one all about this car right here at a local cruise night in downtown Sauble Beach. For now, we're gonna get this skim coated and we're gonna carry on. Hope y'all are having a great day. Awesome. Trev and I were just going over everything. We've got the new link bars and everything that we've built, new uniballs. So this is all just mock-up right now. So the rear end's sitting basically where we need it. We're gonna end up going up with the tunnel just a little bit. We gotta notch out a tiny little bit out of the tunnel just to give us some room. The old cars don't have big tunnels in them because the suspension's supposed to be way down. And I didn't need to do it before because of how the setup was with the kick-up on that rear end. We're sitting good. We got plenty of clearance. We got enough room for the SS7 bags, the Slam Specialty bags that are going in this. We got plenty of room and collapse in here. It's gonna give me some really good height. Our pinion angle is bang on where we need to be. So that's amazing. We've got plenty of clearance up in here and the wires look great. So it'll basically set me about 2.5 to 3 inches at ride height for running down the highway, which is perfect clearance because it gets me and my front end up off the ground. The front end on wires lays right on the front cross member and the bumper. So this will be really, really close when it lays out. You can't see much as it is right now. Once we suck this up in, it'll be up in at least another inch, and then the squish on the tire another 1/2 inch once the weight comes down. So this thing will lay really, really low, almost right on the ground. I'm not worried about whether it lays frame or any of that. I don't care. It's a driver. I just want it to be good. And with these new SS bags, they've got 12 inches of max height travel. They collapse to 2 3/4. So this perfect application. Our lowering shocks are still going to work perfectly exactly where they were before. So this is all good news. This is what we were hoping for. This is what we wanted to hear, is that all this little stuff now coming together is going to work perfectly. He's going to get everything knocked out, all welded up, everything mocked, and I'm going to get the bags ordered in here tonight, and we should have them here in a few days, and then we can set everything together. For now, we can throw in my old 7s. They're just getting done and they're dry cracked, and I mean, they're 20 some years old, so they've done me well. And these 5s are just, they're too small for the weight of this car. They're way too small. I'm gonna save them for another project down the road that we're working on when we're done this. So I'm gonna save them for that. But this is awesome. I'm very happy. I'm super excited right now. This is my excited face. Yay! 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 So then tomorrow we can finish this up and hopefully we can start rocking 180 and see if we can't get 180 and 220 done on this thing tomorrow before I have to leave. This is amazing. A lot of progress in the shop the last 2 days. Super excited. Make sure you check out some more videos from the series. Make sure you check out some videos down below. We'll see you in the next one.